All right, here we go with our next training video in our new consultant. Our new consultant? I mean, it is a new training series, but in our new consultant training series. All right, so let's talk about what PRV is. Why do we call it PRV? And why is it different sometimes from what we see on our workstation? So PRV stands for personal retail volume. Why do we not just use the word sales? Well, Scentsy has some amazing partnerships. So with licensed products comes royalties. A good example of this would be, say when we sell a licensed item, such as the Mickey Mouse Scentsy Buddy. Well, he sells for $40. You're gonna notice on your workstation that your PRV is $5 less than that particular Scentsy Buddy. That's because we have to pay royalties to that company for using their name and their brand mixed with ours. Now, there's a few different things that we have where your PRV might be different from your sales. The Whiff Box sells for $30, but it's already discounted product. So we get a discounted PRV. Rather than getting $30 for it, our PRV is $25. Every single licensed item, the PRV is going to be different than the actual sales amount. Where does the PRV versus the sale price matter? You get paid off of your PRV. You don't get paid necessarily off of the sales amount. They can't pay us. They can't pay us. They can't pay us. I've got to include this in the video. I can't say they can't pay us. Let's try this again. Okay, they can't pay us. Okay. They can't pay us on monies that they're not receiving. They only get a portion of the sale. Therefore, that's the portion of the sale that we get paid on. I hope that makes sense. Our charitable cause warmer is another warmer that we get less PRV than the amount that it sells for. Again, that's because we're donating a good portion of that warmer to charitable cause. $9.50 of every single charitable cause warmer goes towards various charities. Therefore, we get less PRV for that particular warmer than the amount that it sells for. This sells for $50 and we get $45 in PRV. If you're looking at a party on your workstation at times and you see, wow, my host base says that I have $500, but yet my PRV is only at $475. That's because you have items in your party that the PRV and the actual sale price differ. Now, the total sale price of everything that you enter for a party will go towards your host base, meaning your hostess is earning free and half off items according to the total sale. Your PRV, however, is contingent upon each individual item. Is it a Scentsy branded item, or do you have items in there that we get less PRV because they're licensed or they're charitable giving or the Whiff Box? Scentsy branded items are all dollar for dollar. For every dollar you sell, you have $1 in PRV, except for the Whiff Box and the charitable giving warmer. When is it really important to consider the PRV versus the actual sale amount? There's a few different times that this might come into play. If you're shooting for a certain goal in sales that particular month, or PRV, because that's what you get paid off of, you'll have to make sure and see if you have to make up any PRV because we have items that you don't actually get the full PRV versus sale price. Now, when somebody joins and you're trying to flip their party to them and help them earn their Shooting Star Award instantly, and don't worry, if you don't know what that is, there's another video for that as well. This is very important when somebody's joining in this manner. They might have a total sales or a host base of $500. Then we have to make sure that before we close their party, that their party's PRV is higher than 500, even if their host base is more than 500, because again, the host base is the total sale. Scentsy gives the host credit according to the total sales, regardless of the PRV amount. But when it comes to earning awards and getting paid, it goes off of our PRV. Another really important thing about PRV is it's calculated before tax and shipping. Sometimes we get an order that comes through, we see it in our email, and we see you got a new PWS order for $57.81. and yet your PRV doesn't match. That's because you're getting a notification about the total order amount. It also shows up under your order history that way. Until you click into the order, you don't actually see the actual PRV amount. So make sure that when you're trying to calculate where you're at, if you're trying to earn an incentive or a particular award, you want to make sure that you know exactly where your PRV is. I hope that was helpful. I hope it clears it up for you guys. If you have any questions at all, make sure that you are getting with your sponsor, clearing those questions up. Remember, it is your responsibility to let us know if some of these videos aren't helpful to you or if you're just not understanding something. All right, guys, we will see you in the next video.